Have you ever found yourself daydreaming about turning your love of travel into an actual career? But then, reality hits. The fear of startup costs, the financial risk, it just holds you back. Well, you're in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to break down how you can become a travel agent, for real, with absolutely no startup cost.
This whole thing really started because of this question right here. It's from a user on Reddit, and it is so real. It's a feeling so many of us have. You want to start something new, something you're passionate about, but you have the real-world pressure of not having a single dollar you can afford to risk. That's a question that deserves a real, honest-to-goodness answer.
And that really gets to the heart of the dilemma, doesn't it? On one hand, you've got this passion, this love for planning amazing trips. But on the other hand, there's that very practical, very real fear of starting a business and watching it fail, losing money that you just don't have.
So, that's the million-dollar question, right? Is it actually possible to build a career in travel with absolutely zero money down? I know, it sounds a little too good to be true, but the answer is a definite yes. But only if you know about the industry's best-kept secret. And that secret, that key that unlocks the whole thing, is the host agency. This is the gateway. It is the single most important concept you have to grasp if you want to get started with literally zero financial risk. So what on earth is a host agency? Well, think of them like your business in a box. They're established companies that you partner with, and they hand you everything you need to operate legally and, effectively. We're talking booking tools, industry credentials, all the important stuff. So you're an independent agent, but you're working under their big protective umbrella. Okay, so this really lays out the two roads you can take. If you go fully independent, you're looking at massive costs for things like licensing and insurance, and you're starting with zero leverage to get good commission rates. But with a host, you get to sidestep almost all of those costs. You immediately tap into their reputation and their earning power. Now, the trade-off, of course, is that you share your commission. But as we're about to see, that is a very, very smart trade to make when you're starting out. Now, in the host agency world, you've basically got two options. Some hosts will charge a small monthly fee, and in return, you keep a much bigger piece of the commission pie. We're talking 80 or even 90%. But for what we're talking about today, we're focused on the no-fee hosts. With them, you pay nothing up front to join. They make their money by taking a larger slice of the commission, say 30 or maybe even 50%. This, right here, this is your totally free way in.
All right, so we've got the model down, but how does that actually turn into cash in your pocket? Free to start is awesome, but we're all here to figure out how you get paid.
So here's the crucial thing to understand. Your clients don't pay you directly. The money comes from commissions paid by the travel suppliers themselves, the cruise lines, the all-inclusive resorts, the tour operators. And as you can see, those commissions can actually be pretty generous, especially for things like tour packages and, look at that, travel insurance.
And this right here is where the real power of a host agency comes in. See, suppliers pay higher commission rates to agencies that sell more. If you were on your own, you'd be stuck at that bottom 10% level for a long, long time. But by joining a host, you're benefiting from the combined sales of hundreds, maybe thousands of agents. Their massive sales volume unlocks those top commission tiers for everybody, including you on your very first booking.
So let's make this super real. Let's say you book a fantastic family reunion cruise for a new client. The total cost of the trip is $10,000. Now, because your host agency sells millions and millions of dollars in cruises every single year, the cruise line pays out at their top commission tier. Let's call it 15%. That means the total commission on this one booking is $1,500.
Okay, now let's say you're with a fee-based host that has an 80-20 split, just for this example. Your share of that commission is $1,200. The host takes $300 for providing all the tools, the support, the whole shebang. You just made over $1,000 on a single booking with zero startup cost.
Okay, but hold on. This is a huge, huge reality check, and you absolutely have to remember this. You do not get paid when you book the trip. You get paid after your client has actually gone on their vacation and come back. So if you're booking trips for next year, well, that income won't hit your bank account until then. This is definitely a business of patience.
Quick break. If you've ever dreamed about becoming a travel agent but didn't know where to start, I've got something just for you. I created a complete step-by-step guide teaching how to become a travel agent, step by step. Inside, you'll learn exactly how to start from scratch, what tools you need, and how to actually make money helping people book their dream vacations. It's easy, clear, and designed for beginners who are serious about turning travel into a career. The best part? You can grab it right now. Link is in the description below. So if you're ready to stop dreaming and start building your future as a travel agent, check it out today.
So, let's say you're in. You get the model, you're excited. What do you actually do right now to get this thing rolling? Let's walk through your free starter kit.
Honestly, it really is this straightforward. Step 1, do your homework and pick a no-fee host that feels right for you. Step 2, go through their free onboarding process to learn their software and their rules. And then step 3, and this is the really fun part, you suddenly get access to this massive library of free professional training directly from the biggest names in travel. We're talking Disney, Sandals, all the major cruise lines. They will teach you for free how to sell their products. It's incredible.
Okay, so I know what you're probably thinking right about now. This sounds amazing, but what's the catch? Is it really truly 100% free? And the answer is yes, financially, but no, not when you think about other kinds of investments. See, the real costs, they aren't in dollars. The cost is your time, a lot of it, for training and learning. It's the effort, the hustle, to go out and find those first clients. It's accepting that lower commission split in exchange for getting in the door for free. And it's having the patience to wait for that delayed income and to build your business over 1, 2, maybe even 3 years. So while the financial barrier is gone, the effort barrier is still very much there. Success is earned, not just given.
All right, so finally, let's talk about the road ahead. Because, look, getting started is one thing, but building a real, sustainable career, that's a whole other ballgame. You are going to face challenges. Finding clients outside of your friends and family is the big one. It takes real networking. That delayed income we talked about, it's a huge hurdle. And you've got to be careful to avoid those multi-level marketing schemes, the MLMs, that are more focused on recruiting other people than they are on actually selling travel. A legitimate host agency cares about one thing: travel sales, period.
But before we wrap up, here is one last massive benefit of using a host agency that you can't overlook. They handle all the legal headaches. Certain states like California and Florida have these complex and expensive seller of travel licenses. Trying to get one on your own is an absolute nightmare. With a good host, you're covered under their license. That saves you thousands of dollars and a ton of stress.
So, there you have it. The path to becoming a travel agent really can be financially free. But the journey itself, that's not without its costs in time, in effort, and in patience. It takes real grit. But for the right person, for someone with that passion, it's an incredible opportunity to build a real business around something you absolutely love. So the only question left is, what will your travel story be?